Just like binging a great true crime show, blasting through an entire game in one night can be super fun. So here are a few incredible Xbox titles that you can complete in a single sitting. With minimal visuals and deceptively simple gameplay, Superhot is the perfect game for diving in and getting straight into the action. It's basically like if John Wick was a video game. This first-person shooter goes into slow motion whenever you aren't moving or shooting, allowing you to survey the room around you and figure out the most effective way to take out your enemies. A one-hit kill affair, Superhot is all about making each and every move count. Plan wisely and you can blast your way through the entire game in under 3 hours. And if you're looking for a heartier serving of Superhot action afterwards, there's a sequel called Superhot Mind Control Delete, which contains a significantly meatier campaign. The Little Nightmare games are spooky puzzle platforms that only take around 5.5 hours each to complete. So they're very doable in a single sitting, if you've got enough snacks and maybe a cup of tea. Oh, and if your nerves hold out for that long. Each stage is filled with its own unique horrors, from the school teachers so strict that they'll literally bite your head off, to mannequins that seem a lot less willing to stay still than we would like. And even the parts of the game that aren't dangerous are just so creepy. There's a whole new chilling chapter of the game on the way later this year with Little Nightmares 3, which features 2-player co-op. That, a buddy and a big bowl of popcorn sounds like a pretty perfect horror night, no? Make sure to subscribe to hear more about that and all of 2024's other big titles. We've got you. This next one, if you're massive into your achievements, can either take you 4 minutes and 22 seconds to complete or 10 years. So we're kind of cheating, but it's still a great game. The Stanley Parable is a first-person puzzle game that can mess with your head in some extremely entertaining ways. And playing through the full 90-minute story in one sitting might be the best way to really immerse yourself in its strangeness. You play as a regular office worker, allegedly, whose humdrum routine is interrupted one day when they leave their desk and begin exploring the rest of the building. The BAFTA award-winning narrator then describes each step along Stanley's journey. But you don't have to conform to his version of the story, although he may get a bit testy if you drag things off in a different direction. And doesn't that just make you want to do it more? Oxenfree is a game that always reminds me of our friends outside Xbox's D&D campaign Ox Venture, but it's also a 2.5D graphic adventure which begins with the lead character accidentally opening an interdimensional rift, leading to time loops, weird hallucinations, and generally making the whole fabric of reality start to seem a little unreliable. But hey, we've all made mistakes, haven't we? Clocking in at around 5 hours, this paranormal tale lets the player guide the story via dialogue choices with multiple possible endings on offer, which makes them great for binging your way through in a single sitting, safe in the knowledge that there will still be plenty for you to go back and see afterwards. Firewatch, I was surprised by this one, I won't lie. At first I thought it was going to be a super cozy game that just has you doing exactly what the title says, watching out for fires in a vast, beautiful forest in Wyoming. Although, one day you spot something unusual, and since there's no smoke without fire, you decide to investigate. The story that unfolds from there is full of twists, turns, and some serious feels. Because it's a story-centric game that you can complete in around 5 hours, Firewatch really does feel like binging a really good drama series. And there are plenty of other narrative games on Xbox that are similarly sized and equally great, like Dear Esther and What Remains of Edith Finch. Just stunning. We'll finish up with one of the chillest games to clamber onto Game Pass in recent memory, Jusant. You can't die in this laid-back climbing game thanks to the colourful ropes that keep you safely tied to the mountain. So you're free to relax and enjoy the sights as you slowly pick a path upwards. There are tons of secrets to uncover along the way, as well as some fun characters to meet, while the inventive control scheme makes the climbing itself incredibly satisfying too. If you hustle, you can make it all the way from the bottom to the top in less than 4 hours. What's your favourite memory of playing through a whole game in one sitting? Hit the comments to tell me all about it. I'll be watching. See you next time. Bye!